Hi everyone, welcome to Inspiring Series with me Farisha, and today we have a special guest with us. It's Dr Muzafariman Mydin. Hi doctor, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Hi Farisha, how are you?
I'm good, Alhamdulillah. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good too.
How's fasting month treating you?
Yeah, fasting mine now during the MCO. Where for me is the same.
Uh-huh.
Working since from the first day of the MCO itself. So nothing much.
Okay, and thank you so much, Doctor, for being in my show, Inspiring Series, today. And today we're going to discuss on a very interesting topic, right, Doctor? So the topic is new normal Ramadan and Shawwal, how to stay positive and productive during MCO. Okay, Doctor, so before we start, can you introduce me more about yourself?
Okay. Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everybody
Mm-hmm.
out there. Farisha, thank you for inviting me in your in this series.
You're most
So
welcome.
So as you know, my name is Dr Muzafariman Mydin. So
Mm-hmm.
currently, I'm a practicing medical officer at one of the private hospital in Selangor.
Mm-hmm.
So majoring in emergency medicines. I've been working since 10 years and experience in specialties such as psychiatry,
Mm-hmm.
orthopedic surgery, and also emergency services. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
member of Malaysian Medical Council and also a
Mm-hmm.
volunteer in a non-profit medical relief organization, Mercy
Mm-hmm.
Malaysia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm certified in ACLS, PLS, BLS, and also a licensed medical doctor for Hajj pilgrims. Yeah.
Okay, that is a very impressive CV and portfolio, yeah, Doctor. And I would also like to add to everyone here watching, and Dr. Muzafariman Mydin is our frontliner, yeah. So you are our hero, one of our hero, saving lives, and in the midst of COVID-19. And for the frontliners, especially, this is where we give our special thanks, appreciation, and thank you for the doctors, the nurses, and all the frontliners that is helping us to combat COVID-19. Okay, doctor, moving on to the first question. What is the new normal and how we can adapt to it?
Okay, what is the new normal? This term, Aisha, we have been, hearing for every day now.
Mm-hmm.
A new normal. So
Exactly.
before that, we need to understand what is a new normal. From the point of view from the sociologists, this a new normal actually is a new action or a new behavior, tingkah laku atau
Mm-hmm.
buatan, which is not as a habit or usual, and now it to be standard of or customary because of something like infectious disease, for example, pandemic
Mm-hmm.
COVID, in an
Mm-hmm.
effort to adapt to a new conditions. So there's also there's also another term which is a new norm. There's a new normal and there's a new norm. So the difference is a new norm is a new rules. Okay, new normal is perbuatan, the action
Mm-hmm.
behavior. A new norm is a new rules.
Mm-hmm.
Peraturan dan undang-undang or law that are accepted, adopted by the public due to
Mm-hmm.
such same thing, maybe a pandemic, coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, myself, I don't call it a new normal. I call it now is a normal because because I think every day is going to be different.
Mm-hmm.
So new normal sometimes require you to have a new mindset and something is ordinary and these dramatic changes is to our daily life. To our daily life are coming to us, whether you like it or
Yeah.
not. So kita akan ada from mass temperature check, use of face mask, to empty sport or entertainment venue, to
Mm-hmm.
government tracking monitoring app like My
Mm-hmm.
Sejahtera, My Trace,
Mm-hmm.
Gerak that we already have it. So
Mm-hmm.
kalau sekarang you pergi kat restoran dekat luar, you akan tengok uh, tempat duduk pun dah cut down, maybe
Yeah.
half of it, 50%. You mungkin akan ada disposable menu,
Mm-hmm.
kena pakai mask, temperature checking sebelum you duduk dekat restoran. So this
QR code.
pandemic,
Yeah.
yeah, So this pandemic, Farisha, have rapidly changed how we live, how we learn, how we work. And slowly we will adapt and overcome and also improvise. So how you can adapt? Like how what we are doing now. Macam pakai mask dekat public, physical distancing, washing hand, kerja dari rumah, online business, tak ada salam-salam, cium, dan this how we going to adapt. Yeah.
Yeah, and adapting to the new normal is not easy, right, doctor? But I truly believe that it's possible if we put our mind to it, and we have to always think positive. Okay, and now moving on to the next question. Ramadan and Shawwal this year, Hari Raya Aidil Fitri, is celebrated differently as we are in the new normal due to MCO. So a lot of people out there are worried and unsure of what it's going to be like post MCO. From a doctor's perspective, what would be your tips and advice for people out there to stay positive and productive during MCO and to also take care of their mental health and well-being?
Well, with this coronavirus pandemic, Faisal, we all be spending our puasa Ramadan indoors at home. That means tak ada solat tarawih. There's no tarawih prayers at the mosque, masjid, tak ada communal iftar. There's no family gathering, visits, friends, buka puasa, and there's no volunteering. NGO on the ground selalu kita buat banyak kerja community, during the puasa month. So with all this, it may require you to think a little outside of the box, pemikiran luar kotak, but you still can have a productive Ramadan even in self-isolation, stay at home. So first thing you can do is you can make a schedule, buat satu timetable, jadual, for yourself, set a schedule for Ramadan. How sometimes it will help you to plan. Okay, set your goals and keep track of your days. Yes, sometimes kita start dengan puasa ni dengan macam-macam kita nak buat. A lot of mindful of things we want to do, but sometimes you kena be realistic whether you boleh buat ke tak, whether we can achieve. So, I know you nak achieve tapi susah. But that's why it's important be organized, make a roster. So how you nak spend macam mana, how you for your ibadat semua, practice. So contohnya macam you buat macam how much you nak recite Al-Quran, nak baca Al-Quran, berapa lama you nak baca in one day, how long you going to spend nak buat solat sunat and extra prayer. So what are good deeds, apa kebaikan atau you nak buat dekat siapa-siapa lah, apa plan you nak derma ke apa, charity ke apa. So you will find all this consistency. With something we help with the stress of the lockdown. Dia akan tolong you juga.
And it's also a therapy. It's a form of therapy as well, right, doctor?
Yeah. So and to ensure that you will achieve your goals. So the second thing that how to be productive is very important, which is eat healthily, makan makanan yang
sehat.
So when it comes to during puasa, rule number one is without a doubt you kena jangan overeat lah during the iftar. So kalau you overeat or eating heavy or fried food too much, sometimes you akan leave your feeling a bit lazy in the day after, sleepy. Sometimes you ada ni banyak wind, bloatedness semua lah. So to be on your best self, ensure that you eat healthily. Sometimes you need energy to keep you going throughout the day. That is where kita perlukan a very good sahur. Sahur is very vital. So masa sahur, make sure drink a lot of plenty water. Then also kalau boleh ambil makanan yang slow releasing and digesting food, macam yang banyak carbohydrate, fiber, yang ada fiber rich, macam such as porridge, with fruits, yogurt, to keep you going throughout the fasting day. Sebab kalau you tak cukup makan, you're not eating now, it means that you will not have energy later in the day. Nanti macam mana you nak reading, nak baca buku, nak prayer, nak carry out your other daily tasks. So prioritize eating good quality healthy meal, and also remember important to stay hydrated. So beside this, buat jadual, timetable, semua makan semua. The other thing is you can also remember to focus on your self-care. It's very important. I mean, to looking up,
Exactly.
yeah, to looking
Self-care.
up,
That's
to
very
looking up,
important.
yeah, to looking after your physical and mental well-being, because this physical and mental well-being memang kita tahu is one of religious duty. So do take care, good care of yourself. So during this movement control order MCO, it's very crucial that we establish a good self-care practice. This not only ensure that we are happy and healthy, but also help keep us motivated and productive. So we need to ensure that we can engage in activity that help us feel relaxed, as stress-free as possible. So kalau contohnya you are self-isolating alone at dekat rumah, you missing friends, family, someone yang you love one, maybe you can try Skype, buat macam schedule regular Skype
Or
call,
Zoom.
phone call, or better why not you buka puasa ramai-ramai dengan Zoom yang sekarang kita buat ni kan, iftar
So buka
dinner.
puasa dengan Zoom.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
macam
Hari
teknologi,
Raya pun Zoom juga. Yeah.
so sekarang kan teknologi in our side, so why not make use of it. So fasting sometimes other thing is fasting or stay at home is not an excuse you to not avoid exercise also. So kalau likewise a regular exercise routine we keep you fit, healthy, mentally, and keep you fit, healthy, and so mentally. So you boleh sekarang ni dah ada, you boleh join macam ada online, macam ada keep fit punya regime. Kalau you boleh buka YouTube, all this they're doing that.
Fitness, exercise, yeah.
Exercise. Also you can buat macam self meditation, work some solo at home masa tengah prayer, for example, into your ibadat routine. So memang kita tahu physical activity exercise ni actually can reduce even risk of cardiovascular, heart disease, stroke, diabetes, banyak penyakit kan.
Yep.
Contohnya kalau you tak boleh exercise, you just take macam mungkin sebab puasa sometimes difficult. You boleh ambil like 30 minit, 30 minit sebelum you iftar buka puasa.
Exercise,
Just do a light exercise. So then kalau tak apa, you boleh, kalau tak sempat mungkin because you kena prep untuk buka puasa, you just do it after 2 hours after your iftar, and also you can do it before your sahur. So buat macam just 2 times, 2 kali in a week, 2 times workout per week. It should be sufficient. So it's very important also to make time for yourself, an activity that you enjoy. Macam such as you boleh macam sekarang ni macam kita MCO a bit relaxed, which you can go out, maybe you can go for a long walk dekat garden,
pergi jogging.
jogging. You boleh kan pray, maybe ambil shower, mandi, relax, bath. So make sure also remember to maintain the physical distance, macam kalau you pergi keluar,
social distancing.
Yeah. So for those that struggling with their mental health, my advice actually is remember that you are not alone. So there's thing that you can reach out to a lot of other people. So there's a lot of support groups out there. Someone that you can trust, maybe family, friends, even a family doctor. And also even our government provided, like I heard this, Talian Kasih, a free hotline 24 hours if you really need someone to talk to. Okay. So the other thing is you need to have a very good sleep also.
Yes.
A good night's sleep is actually is very vital.
Yes, that's very important.
Yeah, for our good health. So kalau kita tak ada cukup sleep, lack of sleep, sometimes boleh promote you punya hunger, yang lapar tu, hormon yang lapar you tu, to go into overdrive. So something you can do also, without even masa you bukan fasting also. So remember, a good quality sleep actually have been linked to a reduced risk of obesity, better concentration and memory, reduced risk of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, risk of depression, anxiety, and most importantly is a healthier immune system. Because study have shown that sleep actually enhance our efficiency of immune response to fight off the infection, which is what we really need right now to fight this coronavirus. So there's also other study have shown that people who sleep more also have a better immunity to the disease after they've been given a vaccine.
Right.
So it'd be difficult during Ramadan to maintain 8 hours of continuous sleep, but there are ways around it. If you are struggling to get your usual amount of sleep at night, you can make up for the lost hours throughout the day. So this may involve macam maybe you can take naps or being a little bit creative. So you know that because of this MCO, banyak people working from home. So now they will spend more time at home. So it may be possible to go back. Maybe you can go back to sleep to bed for another hour after the sahur, because you have times, you know, after, because you always stay at home because you're working from home. So you tak ada lah nak pergi commute, traffic jam, you know, wasting so many times at traffic jam. Why not use that time, that lost time, to have a nap at home? So if you find yourself getting sleepy during the day, then take like a 20 or 30 minutes a quick nap.
Power nap.
Very quiet, in a very quiet nap. So in very quiet rooms, bilik yang darken rooms, so that you can have a best good quality nap. So the last thing, how to be productive, also during the Ramadan, is also, like to simplify your sedekah.
Yes.
During this, how to be productive. So Ramadan is also a time of remembrance of others less fortunate than ourselves. So even from the safety of our homes and limited options to go outside, we can still help. So for example, you can help elderly neighbors, pakcik or makcik yang duduk di sebelah rumah you, maybe dia perlukan bantuan, maybe you can help to go buy their groceries, because they are those vulnerable groups yang kata tak boleh keluar kan duduk rumah. Why not help them out? So the other thing is, kita dah ada sekarang ni zakat online. You dah boleh buat, zakat you boleh donate through online. So the other thing, there's a lot actually volunteering, which is just a very handful of ways you can make the most of this sedekah during this Ramadan.
Yes, and I totally agree with you, Doctor. As a matter of fact, I also would like to share. 2 weeks ago, I did an online training course for free, and I teamed up with my friend Hanis to organize a free public speaking and English language workshop online. And this training is conducted via Zoom. So we have received an overwhelming positive response from people, and there is about 20 plus students that registered with us online. So for this training, we don't charge them. It's FOC. So this is also a form of giving back to the community, giving back to the society, because we know that, for example, learning English and learning public speaking is important. And I team up with my friend Hanis, who is the senior exec public relation in one of our multinational companies. I teamed up with her and decided to conduct this workshop. Hey, why don't we do this workshop for free? So this is a form of sedekah for us to give back, a form of sedekah, and also for us to give back to people. And for them, they're also learning a new thing. And for both of us, me and Hanis, to give back from our teaching, to know that other people and also other students are benefiting from this free online workshop. So it makes you feel good as well, because you know that your role in society is a lot. There's a lot that you can do. So you're right there, Doctor. It's like, for example, even though during MCO now, many will find that it's dangerous if you want to go out there to volunteer. You might get the disease, you might get coronavirus, but there's plenty of things that we can do, such as like helping the elderly, tolong pakcik, makcik belikan barang dekat supermarket. Okay, that is one. And we can also, provide free courses to people who want to learn and who can't afford it. And we make it, easier for them to learn as well. So that is also a good form of sedekah as well and giving back.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true, Farisha, as what you say, there's a lot of things you can do to help people out, even when you stay at home. Yeah, as what you've done. I mean, it's quite, it's a very nice thing actually. Yeah, to help people out.
Yes, because my forte is language, linguistic English and teaching. So I figured, okay, let's use my skill, let's use whatever skills we have and contribute and give back. And by the form of sedekah, and now it's Ramadan, and soon it's going to be Syawal, right, doctor? It's going to be Hari Raya. So that's the thing. So every good deeds count. So whenever you're doing a good deed, always remember you're doing it, sincerely, and you're doing it giving back. You're giving back to the community and giving back to the society as well. Okay, and now moving on to the next question. As a medical doctor and frontliner who is assigned to handle COVID-19 cases, you and the rest of the frontliners are our hero. Okay, and what can be done by fellow Malaysians to help flatten the curve?
Well, everyone been calling us heroes. Where actually, we are not heroes. We just, all these, we getting all this gratitude from the public, from the other people. We just want to, it's our job. So we just want to, do our job and make it, do our job well. So, and the other thing is also people being saying we are the frontliner. So actually, doctor and nurses, Farisha, are not the front line in this battle. We actually stand in the back. We actually are the last line of the defense, and we hope this fight never gets to us. So the front line of this battle actually is you, people that stay at home. So the doctor and the nurses need you in the front lines to help stand guard. How you do this? By stay at home. So like maybe social distancing, hand sanitizing, and quarantine at home when you are well. So the other thing is, Varisha, you need to know that for now there's no vaccine or specific medication to treat this COVID-19. So the only way to flatten is through these collective actions of individual, family, community, and maybe authorities, all of us. We have a role to play, okay? So when we say we flatten the curve, the main reason why we flatten the curve is to ensure our health system, our sistem kesihatan negara kita are protected and able to cope. Able to cope. So means that we have enough ventilator, kita ada enough ubat-ubatan, kita ada enough staff, we ada enough testing kit to test people. So this is the reason. So when we flatten the curve, we can break the chains of the transmission. So our Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia, our KKM, Ministry of Health. So how you flatten the curve, like the same thing how you're going to adapt, wash hand frequently, self-isolation if you're sick, start social distancing at least 1 meter away. So people have been asking me, does this flattening curve work or not? Yes, absolutely. Have you seen for the past 1 month ago, our daily cases already reduced to 2-digit numbers, less than 100. I think maybe for the past few days, maybe we already have more cases from the foreign workers, in Malaysia. Even but the local people, I think not so much already. So if you back to the history in the year 1918, 1918, 1918 tahun,
Mm-hmm.
during this Spanish flu pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
there are two cities in the USA, United States.
Mm-hmm.
Ada satu city tu dia tak implement social isolation. So I mean dia kata okay, you can go out, you can buat mass gathering just as usual, boleh buat apa-apa, can go to church or whatever, what so on. So the implication was within this 48 hours and 72 hours, dalam 2-3 hari, almost 16,000, 16,000 people die. Compared to another city in the United States, which is implemented social isolation strategies,
Mm-hmm.
and had only 2,000 death,
Yeah.
hanya 2,000. So bila kita tak ada banyak cases coming to the hospital at once, you
Mm-hmm.
don't have many cases, it not only lower the number of death
Mm-hmm.
from the virus, but also other causes, but the other cause from the virus, other causes. But importantly, it buys some time for our scientists, researcher, industry, people to create a new medications to, and potentially maybe a vaccine. So bila kita ada cases at COVID times there at any given time, so there is a more likely some of our doctors and nurses are to catch it. So whether dia orang boleh dapat dekat community atau
Yeah.
at work, so bila dia orang sick, not well, also they need to stay away also from the
Mm-hmm.
patient, from the hospital, from their work for at least weeks, which
Yep.
means fewer doctors and nurses to take care of patients who need care. So this coronavirus, we need to remember, is actually a socially transmitted disease.
Mm-hmm.
And we all have a social contract to stop it.
Yes.
So what binds us is a very, very small, tiny microbe, but it also has the power to separate us. So that is why it's very important to listen to our public health authorities and leaders. If when they say it's time to change, then we change how we're going to live our life. Yeah.
Yes, I absolutely agree with you, Doctor. Everyone, yes, every one of you have a role to play. So all of us have to comply with the rules and regulation. And by complying to the rules and regulation, this is how we can stop and we can flatten the curve.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Doctor, moving on to the last question for today. What is the silver lining that we can all learn from this pandemic?
We all know any disease, penyakit mana-mana pun, prevention is better than cure. Kita kena cegah dulu apa-apa pun. I mean, mesti pencegahan yang penting. So, kena prevent sebelum kita cure. So, what we can learn, we can see in not only in Malaysia, but globally, semua tempat, impact on the environment drastically decrease in air pollution. Kita tengok more cleaner air, because I stay in Shah Alam area, which is we have a lot of factories, industrial punya companies. So when doing the MCO, PKP, they stop working and they stop working. And also we also can see a lot of traffic jam put into stop, totally to a halt, tak ada traffic. When you have this sudden fall in a pollutant and subsequent very blue sky, which give you a sharp falls in a road traffic accident. Even the police is reported there's a less accident cases, even less crimes. So you also we get this very fewer children. Surprisingly, I've seen in my hospital very less children coming into the hospital, because these children normally whenever they go out, they will contract the infections.
Yeah.
When they duduk rumah, they orang takkan dapat infection, because how they get infection from their school, from a playground, shopping mall. This is how they get all the infection. So when during this pandemic, during this MCO, so they all duduk dekat rumah. So less people to contract any disease or infection. Even for the asthma patient also, less to come, and also to visit the emergency room. So the other thing, how we how we to learn from this pandemic is also it brought to a behavioral shift, which is making people more aware of their health. So
Yes.
people with pre-existing conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, hypertension, they realize that they also are not safe from this coronavirus, and they also need a checkup. For the past, I think just recently, I had a son who brought the father because he had 1 month having coughing for the past 1 month, and also a
Yeah.
smoker.
Mm-hmm.
And the patient discovered that to the fact that his son, anak dia ni scare, takut dekat COVID-19. So dia bawa ayah dia ke hospital to us.
Hospital.
So bila kita untuk buat check up, so kita suggested untuk corona swab test.
Yeah.
So kita buat test, and apparently thank God it tested negative for the coronavirus. But accidentally he had a lung cancer, Arisha.
Oh,
So people are avoiding hospital as they think they will catch the virus, but actually they have become more aware of their symptoms. It can be something else also, not only corona, because now whoever come to the hospital, when you are not well, we will think of a coronavirus first till will be proven otherwise, So corona first, others second. So I hope this careful behavior will continue even after we'll eradicate this coronavirus. So the next thing that we can learn from this pandemic is this COVID-19 actually is basically a respiratory virus. A respiratory virus means it attacks your lower respiratory tract. Dia serang di bawah pernafasan you, paru-paru, for example. So lungs. So this outbreak has taught people the respiratory hygiene, such as social distancing, or wearing masks, washing hands frequently. So with all those things that we have done, it not only helped to combat the coronavirus, it also you help for other illness too, such as influenza, for example. You also need to wear mask sometimes. You need to social distancing. You need to isolate yourself, wash hands. And also we can help with the TB, tuberculosis, chickenpox, and a lot of other various of other infection. So the other thing about this pandemic, what we can learn also, we can strengthen our connection, which is we will spend more our quality time with your loved one when you stay at home more. Maybe before this, we are busy with our work. We always come back late, so we don't have so much time together. So now we can have a very long conversation because we stay at home, and all these gestures actually can promote a bonding, a closeness, and also scientifically actually can boost your oxytocin hormone, which is give you a calming effect on your body. So when this hormone level, so when this hormone their night level spike, they will tell you to the body to switch off to your cortisol hormone, stress hormone. So you have more oxytocin hormone, but you have less stress hormone. Yeah. I think that's all I think what we can learn, Aisha.
Okay, that's really interesting, Doctor. And I learned something new today. Yeah. So I learned the medical terminology from you as well. Yeah. So that was a really good conversation we had about the pandemic, and also how, people can view it as a blessing in disguise, right, Doctor? So apart from MCO, let's look at the silver lining. What are the positive things that happen during MCO as well? So always remember, even though that we are in this pandemic, in MCO, there's a lot of negativity around us, but we can always choose our mindset to always look on the bright side and think positive. Okay, doctor, we have reached to the end of the segment. Do you have anything else that you would like to share?
Uh, just for the, I think for, I know it's very difficult and hard to adapt to this a new normal, as what you all say.
Yeah.
But slowly we will get used to it and win this battle together. So I know for the past, I think a few days, the Pertubuhan Kesihatan Sedunia WHO already say that they already suspected this virus may never go away. So people already
Okay.
being scared about that.
Yeah.
So
And I'm
actually,
scared.
yeah.
Yeah.
So nothing in life is to be fear. It's just only to be understood. So when you when time you understand more, so that you will have less fear. So manage your fear with how we engage, explain, and also when you understand more about this COVID-19, then sometimes you will reduce your we allay our fear. So remember, stay at home if you are not really needed to do so, because home is the safest place right now. Social distancing, wash regularly your hands, seek treatment when you are not well, and lastly, be socially responsible to follow all the advice and the SOP, the standard of procedure from our authorities outside there. The one of the last criteria of the WHO is for the community to be empowered and also to be educated. It's very important when you say empowerment and education, which is you need to help each other when you see something is not right, it's wrong. Try to slowly advise or like nasihat menasihati or that. So there's a old proverbs saying that better 1,000 times careful than one dead. So we should be careful in everything, because it means that we should be careful in everything, because if we will be not careful, then our death can also come. So stay safe and stay home. So yeah.
I couldn't agree more.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you for being in my show. And thank you so much for the sharing session. And I hope those of you who are watching this, so you get an insight and a positive perspective from Dr. Muzafariman Mydin. And okay, Doctor, and for those of you who would like to reach out to Dr. Muzafariman, okay, do you have your Facebook? What is your Facebook name?
My Facebook is you can type Muzi Mydin, Muzzy, and Mydin, and Mydin.
Okay, and for those of you who want to follow Dr. Muz online, he's on Facebook. And thank you so much for watching Inspiring Series with Farisha for this special episode with Dr. Muzafariman Mydin. Till then, stay safe, take care. Selamat berbuka puasa. Bye.
Bye, Farisha.
Bye. Bye, Doctor.